welcome down to the depths of the lower bracket. It's dark down here. One of these alliances we will say goodbye to at the end of this match, one of which we will not. The stakes could not be higher. As we approach the end of the autonomous period, Chaos Theory lines up and just drops a piece of coral down into the bottom of their robot. Their alliance partners, though, Cloverbots, managing to successfully place that piece of coral up on the third level. Blue side of the field, and two pieces of algae going up, courtesy of Velocity Raptors and Cardinal Dynamics, both of which look like they go up successfully. 9450 moving back towards the barge, and they place that piece of algae up onto that barge for an additional 4 points. 4488 Shockwave going to play defense on that Blue Alliance and parking themselves in front of the human player station, but they decide that they want to come back and help with the scoring efforts instead. Chaos Theory getting rather wobbly over on the red side of the field. Looks like they were still trying to get a piece of coral out of their robot. And they have moved their way over to the blue side of the field where they're going to go play defense instead. Looks like they weren't able to get that piece of coral out of their robot, and it will stay lodged for the rest of the match. 86-54 in favor of that Blue Alliance. Red Alliance is going to have to work extra hard here, being a main scoring robot down, and 4488 Shockwave looks like they are doing just that. Moving over towards the red reef, lining up with that pink arm all the way up, and it falls down to the ground. 36-74 Cloverbots placing another piece of coral on the fourth level. And over on the blue side of the field, Chaos Theory going back to their old defensive ways and blocking the human player station on the blue side of the field, trying to slow down Cardinal Dynamics, who now has a piece of coral in their robot, but they're not moving with it. They now are able to move around to the back side of the reef. Elevator up, they line up, and it's good. That caps off the top of the Blue Alliance reef. Over on the red side of the field, 36-74 Cloverbots placing a level 3 with that robot, and their arm goes up. They place another level 3 next to their alliance partners, Shockwave, lining up to the second level. It doesn't quite stick on, but they are still in their robot, and they're going to go back for another attempt. It's now the end game here. 145-81, pretty blown open. We'll see if the Red Alliance can still come back from it here. Aimbot trying to line up with that climber, and they're up off the ground. Velocity Raptors is up off of the ground. They've pretty much sealed the deal here. Chaos Theory trying to get up off the ground, but it looks like they're touching the top of that barge. We'll see what the final scores are counted up here in a moment. Preliminary scores 149-84 in favor of the Blue Alliance. Let's take a look at your final scores for match number 4 of the playoffs. Your winner, the Blue Alliance, taking home a final score of 177-100. And Alliance number 3 will advance on to match number 5, where they will face Alliance number 4 for a spot in the finals. And unfortunately, we've come to that part of the competition where we do need to say goodbye to an alliance. Alliance number 1, captained by 36